Setting up your Live Lapse Promoters app on your Android smartphone to score a Timekeeper Enduro. First off, you have to log in to your Promoters account. Make sure that you've checked the Remember Credentials box. Select the event that you've created for today's races, and then select the race. Here's where you need to select the technology you're going to be scoring with today. We'll be scoring with NFC technology. Okay, the app opens up on the Start Scoring page. But before we start scoring, we have to do a little bit of setup behind the scenes. So we'll select the Setup, Settings menu. That's selected using the menu on the touchscreen, usually on the lower left-hand side of the Android smartphone. So in here we have quite a few different settings that we can adjust. What we really need to do is make sure that the sync timer is checked. That will make sure all the phones are synced to our server. You can turn off the registrant sync. To turn it off, it is checked. To turn it on, you leave that unchecked. Device name, we want to make sure that the phone reflects the checkpoint that it's going to be used at. So we'll say start for this one, and then for the start check only, we need to set the NFC send-off time in seconds. Since this is the only place during the event where we'll be sending riders off on the whole minute, we'll set this to 60 and say OK. And that's it for the settings. To get out of this, you push the return key on the bottom right hand side of the Android smartphone. Okay. So now on the start page, you'll see that there's the key time here is going. There's a spot to show you the last rider sent off. Start tells you that you're on the start page, and down here you've got on 60 seconds and send off. If you selected send off, it would score whatever riders you had scanned at the time you select send off. What we want to do is have them go every minute on the whole minute. So we'll select on 60 seconds. So you want to turn auto scoring on? Yes. So now every 60 seconds, this will send off and score riders that were scanned in the previous 60 seconds. So we're going to have a little bit of a wait here while we get up to the 60 seconds. So we're going to say key time for this event is 10:43. Riders on row 1 will be leaving at 10:44. So I'm going to scan them in now. They're lined up on the starting line. Now you'll notice too is that if I tried to double scan somebody, we'll get an error. So there's no chance of double scanning anybody. So here we go. We're close to setting them off. And away they go. So now you would scan row 2. And basically that's it for the start. To set up a checkpoint, we use the menu bar. And to access the menu bar, we select the Live Lapse Promoters app icon here. And that brings up a menu: Start, Checks, Score Sync List, Messenger, Registration, Verify Tags, Tag Writer, and Log Out. We'll select checks here. So now we need to set up check 1. We've in our promoter account, we've already set up the key time for check 1. So all we really need to do is make sure that we're at check 1. So to select checks, you would touch this little box at the top, and the checks come up. So you can change the check here if you wanted to. And we'll say cancel right now. So there's check one. It says check one there. All you're going to do as the riders stop and at the checkpoint, you're going to quickly scan them. So these guys are coming in. There's 1A. He's been scanned. Excuse me. 1B, 1A, 1C. All three guys have gone through. Simple as that. You would set up each phone this way for check 2, 3, 4, how many ever checks that you have. Using the menu bar, you can quickly check here on the score sync list, and you can see the green means that they have been synced. Really, that's it for scoring for a timekeeper. Not really much else to know. We can log out by selecting the log out button. And that's it.